Well, good morning. We are a couple hours into our pre-fishing. Got Pastor David Hayes here. We've been throwing some stuff. We have discovered what they are not biting, which is everything we've thrown so far. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes pre-fishing is just tough. Sometimes it's great. We don't really want to stick them today. We just want to find where they are. But we hadn't done so well. But it is a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. The fighter jets are training and all that good stuff. Wind's picked up. It's warm though. The sun's out. Completely different conditions than yesterday. And of course we knew it would be. And then tomorrow's going to be a little different too. I think the wind's supposed to be out of a different direction. So that'll kind of affect where we're going to fish and what we're going to do. If it's too windy, we're not going to be able to fish a place that I'd really like to fish, so we may have to fish that first thing in the morning. But anyway, just wanted to give y'all an update. We've seen some beautiful houses up here, and just it's amazing, that people get the opportunity to live on waterways and stuff like that. But then there are always downsides to that too. People like me and David riding by in the water looking at your house, and so there's one for sale right here. Reckon we can get our churches to go in together and buy a little retreat. What do you think, Dave?
I think that's a great idea.
I think it is a great idea. Yeah. Let's pan over here and see that. Of course, all you can see is the shed. Of course, that's important, especially to get up in when it's raining. But yeah, there's a little Remax for sale sign right there. So I think that would be fantastic. We'll talk our wives into letting us purchase that for a little hunting cabin, stuff like that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So anyway, we're heading back out, going to try a couple of different spots now, see what we can discover. Got to try to find something that they'll bite. Try to find some fish. We've seen some on the active target. We've seen a lot of bait fish, but just couldn't get any bass to bite. And so we're just going to have to keep plugging away. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't find what you want to find, when you don't get what you think you should get, or get what you want. But life is that way. It's easy to get discouraged, especially with fishing and tournament fishing. It can be so frustrating. But I can't tell you the number of times that I've watched the pros. Some of them, say that some of the worst practices are followed by some of the best tournaments, and then vice versa. Sometimes you have great practice, and then tournaments you just can't seem to catch them. But that's the way it is. Nothing ever goes like we always want it to go. And that's okay, because if we got our way all the time, we would not appreciate the difficult times. God uses those times in our lives to refine us, to hone us, to get our attention and help us to realize, hey, it's not all about me and what I want, how I feel, and how I think. Many people are still caught up into that self-centeredness. They never really get out of that. Maybe it's their environment that they were raised in. Maybe they really hadn't had to. Maybe they weren't told no by their parents enough or by other people enough. I'm kind of like the comedian who gave his children the gift of no a lot. Where they would say, "Dad, can I?" And he would say, "No, no, no." And kind of made a joke out of it. But we gave our children the gift of no. We told them no. It's not all about them. They don't always get what they want, and that has helped them tremendously be able to be productive members of society and not selfish little brats. We've got so many people running our country now who just seem like they've never been told no, and they don't get told no now. And so that's a whole nother segment that I'll do and probably get blacklisted, may even get black hooded, taken away somewhere. But anyway, maybe not. So anyway, God uses those times He uses these times to develop us, also to humble us. And so right now, David and I are we pretty humble, Dave?
Very humble.
We're very humble right now. We're getting hungry. We left, David left his snacks in the truck. I brought mine, and he wasn't real enamored with what I had, but that's okay. He ate some anyway because he didn't have anything else to eat. I thought that was kind of funny. He's sitting over there shaking his head. So anyway, I'll end this. We're fishing to pitch around here and do a little more casting, a little chunking and winding, and see if we can't make something happen. Until next time, adios.